So the next learning target is matching data that has a linear association or a linear relationship with a line of best fit. So the idea is right now this graph is showing. I'll hide myself so we can see the graph. This graph is showing absences on the X scale and grades on the Y scale. And in general, each blue dot represents as the absences increase, the grade of a student decreases. And if you click here on table graph, that'll take you to the Desmos link, and you can shows you how to get the regression model, and you can play around and experiment with that some. And the regression model ends up giving us an equation of y equals about negative 3.5x, that's a rounded number, plus 96.3. So now, on top of the equation, obviously matching the data, that line of the equation matching the data, this is telling us stuff about the grades and absences. The minus 3.5, the slope, is telling us every time a student misses another day, every extra absence leads to a drop of about 3.5% in the student's grade. And then the 96.3, that is telling you, it's showing us if a student had 0 absences, at least according to this model, we would expect a percent of 96.3. Two ways that that's going to show up in Khan Academy. You'll be asked to eyeball the line of best fit. The graph is down below. Very clearly, the pink line, or A, is fitting that data the best. So you simply click it, click check, move on. Next one, very clearly, again, it's A. B and C are not fitting that data at all. And then the other thing you might get asked to do is interpret a model. So right there, slightly linear pattern in general. If there's more minutes remaining, the score ends up going down. And we're probably talking about, students when they turned in an exam. So people who spent almost all the time on it typically scored a little bit better than people who quickly got it done. So interpreting the Y-intercept of 87, that point right there, that 87 is the score that happens with 0 minutes remaining. That's not the average. It's not 1 extra minute. It's not 5 minutes. It's at the end of the period. So if you had 0 minutes remaining, you use all the test time possible, you checked your answers and stuff, that's going to probably lead to the best score, which makes some sense. And now this is winning percentages and average yearly salary of the head coach. In general, slightly linear. A higher paid coach is usually a slightly, at least more experienced coach, and a little higher winning percentage. So we're asked now about the slope, 8.42. What's that mean? Well, the winning percentage is on the Y scale. So a slope of 8.42 would imply a winning percentage increase of 8.42 for every $1 million of salary. So it's not that, it's not that. Nothing to do with $0. And the thing that's on the X scale is the salary. So every time we increase by $1 million, sorry, here's $1 million increase, that's somewhere around 38. The winning percentage goes up about 8%. And that pattern would repeat. Hopefully this helps. Please give these Khan Academies a try and progress towards the quiz at the end of the week.